is up, my little pretties? It's your mistress, the Queen of Lions here. And today, this is episode 97 on Shadows and Pretties. I would like to say thank you so much for, supporting me on this channel. So today, I am going to do another movie. Well, a hero movie. Well, I guess you could definitely say, let's just say that, I'm doing another superhero movie, and it's a Disney one. And this one is called, Big Hero 6. It's a pretty interesting, interesting movie, Big Hero 6. So today I am going to be talking about this movie. Now, this movie was inspired by the Marvel Comics of the same name and was created by Man of Action in Walt Disney Pictures. It was released by them and produced by the animation studios of Disney. So, anyways, with that being the case, this movie has superheroes in it, kind of like, and it does have its own TV show, which I will be talking about near the end of the, episode, but let's get started. Basically, Hiro Hamada is a 14-year-old high school graduate and Robotnik's genius of living a futuristic city a province of San Francisco and Tokyo, rendered as Kanji, who spends more of his free time gambling in robot fights, which, to redirect Hiro, his brother Tagashi, takes him to his research lab, where he meets, Tagashi's friends such as Gogo, Tamago, Wasabi, Honey Lemon, Fred, and Baymax, who is an inflatable healthcare robot that Tadashi has created. And Professor Robert, however, the head of the university's robot program, amazed that Hiro decides to apply to university to enroll, and as he signs up for the school's showcase and presents his project on microbots, which swarms of tiny robots that can link together in a range of an imaginable transmitter. Kind of like magnetics, I guess. I guess you could kind of say they're kind of like magnetics, but a little bit more, interesting. At the fair, Hiro declines his offer as the hierarchy of the CEO, and of course markets microbots, but Kawagashi accepts him to the school. As the Hamada family leaves to celebrate Hiro's success, a massive fire suddenly breaks out of the showcase, and Tagashi races to save Callaghan, but the only person who is left inside. As the building explodes moments later, Hiro is mourning while Tadashi's death and inadvertently reactivates Baymax, and the two find Hiro's only remaining microbots to follow to an abandoned warehouse, where they discover that somebody has been mass-producing microbots. Now, a man wearing a kabuchi or something, a mask that attacks him and then swarms, and after they escape, Hiro suspects that the fire could be claimed that his brother may have not been an accidental, in fact was a man in that mask to cover the theft of the microbots. So, seeking vengeance, Hiro equips Baymax with armor and a battleship, or clip, contains various karate moves, and the track of the masked man to the docks. Gogo, Wasabi, Honey Lemon, and Fred arrive, however responding to call from Baymax as the masked man chases the group. The six escapes to Fred's mansion, where they decide to go form a high-tech superhero team to combat the villain. So the group attacks the masked man, who they suspect to be Kiri, who is the only one showcased interested in Hiro's microbots. So is to abandon the laboratory, and it was used for teleportation research, as a test pilot was lost in the accident. The masked man attacks, but the group subdues him and knocks him off his mask, revealing him to be Callaghan, who shielded himself from the explosion that killed Tadashi. Now, enraged by the discovery that Tadashi has died with Dane, Hiro removes Baymax's healthcare chip and orders him to kill Callaghan, but Honey reinstalls the healthcare chip for the second, preventing Baymax from carrying out the kill order. So Callaghan barely escapes, recovering the mask as he did so, and Hiro also leaves Baymax in avenging Tadashi. So back at home, Hiro repairs the robot's damaged scanners and tries to remove the healthcare chip again, but Baymax blocks his access support, convincing Hiro of the video of Tadashi running numerous tests on Baymax's development and demonstrating of Tadashi's benevolence and legacy. So Hiro remorsefully apologized to his friends, who they assured him that they'll catch Caligan in the right way. So the video footage from the laboratory accident reveals that the lost test pilot of Caligan's daughter, Abigail, mean that Caligan was seeking revenge on Kiri. Caligan interrupts Kiri at the public events and attempts to destroy the headquarters using a teleportation portal. After a lengthy battle, the team deprives Caligan and his microbots and the mask saving Curie, but the portal remains active, so Baymax detects Abigail is alive inside and leaps into the portal with Hiro to rescue her. They find Abigail in his hypersleep, but Baymax is struck by debris on the blackout, disabling his thrusters with no option but to sacrifice himself. Baymax activates his armor rockets and asks Hiro if he is satisfied with the care and deactivate him. So Hiro tearfully agrees and Baymax fires his rocket fist before deactivating, propelling Hiro and Abigail back to portal before it closes. So Abigail, however, is taken to the hospital where remorseful Caligan is forcibly arrested. So sometime later, Hiro discovers Baymax's healthcare chip is still clenched in his rocket fist, so he rebuilds Baymax's body, who keeps his memories and emotions of use to his healthcare chip, and he and Hiro share a hug. So the university awards Hiro a grant and even dedicates to the building of Tadashi's honor, and Hiro and Baymax and their friends continue to protect the city. So the post-credits we do get to see Fred taking the portrait of his father, expressing sadness that he is unable to share his accomplishments as a superhero due to his father always being away. Upon touching the picture frame, Fred inadvertently opens a secret door, leading to a room filled with superhero clothing, underpants mainly, and the equipment as Fred's father returns and reunites with his son, telling him to have a lot to talk about. So that's basically pretty much the story of, Big Hero 6. Now, in my opinion, I really do like how this went out because it's been inspired by the Marvel comics of the same name, but it has, done in a Disney version kind of style. So, now with that being said, and that being the case, I think we should sit there and, basically go on, with what I really think of it. Now, of course it is lost to the Lego Movie, which I really have to say the Lego Movie was amazing. But I really have to say there's a television series based on the same thing that was aired sometime in 2017. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the show because I've not seen it, but the production of it was actually quite interesting, of how they did, certain things such as certain characters and, the developments of all of them. They're really nice. I really do like how this all went out. It was, really a big box office success, and it was just really amazing. A lot of people really like how this went out. Of course, it was released on DVD and VHS, no, not VHS, DVD and, Blu-ray, that a lot of people really liked how it all went out. Although, in North America, in US and Canada, the film is the second highest grossing science fiction film, followed by, 2008's WALL-E, which is another Disney Pixar movie. Pardon me about that. I'm sorry. That's a firework that's going out right now. I do apologize. It's recording, I'm recording this at night, so that's probably why you heard the loud bang. So, yeah. And of course, with the outside of the North America, it's been 2 weeks ahead since North America's release. It was released in certain different countries outside of it, and a lot of people really enjoyed how it all went out, with the concept and everything like that. So, with that being the case, critical responses, which have the review system that basically collects the reviews, and the website Rotten Tomatoes reported an approval rating of 90% based on the 226 reviews. Now, I really do find this one to be an enjoyable movie. I really do find this one to be a pretty good, for what this is. Now, I really do like how it all went out. However, there is a possible that a sequel of this movie could be be, possible. I'm not saying it is, but I could definitely say, hey, that in 2021, in March, head animator Zach Parrish had expressed a desire for a sequel that basically that they think that has a lot of potential and that they could maybe make it work. So I really think that this one might be quite interesting if they ever do decide to do so. I would really like to see a sequel of this movie. If it's any good, perhaps I will consider watching it. So there are some, video games on Big Hero 6, such as one for the Nintendo 3DS and even the Nintendo DS. And it's a very good set game to be set right after the events of the first movie. But I really do like how it all went out with the whole concept itself. Of course, the Baymax from the film was released for Disney Infinity, the Marvel superheroes, as playable characters at that time. Now, there's also a bunch of merchandise which is pretty amazing, and more from what I've seen. There's like a lot of merchandise. I really do like how this went out. It's like a really good movie for what this one is. I really do find this one to be enjoyable. I really do find that the hero characters such as, Honey Lemon, Go-Go Tamago, Fred, and Wasabi, they all kind of remind me of Teen Titans because of their certain similar personalities. Like, for example, Fred kind of reminds me of Beast Boy. Hero kind of reminds me of Robin. Honey Lemon's like Starfire. Wasabi's like Cyborg, and Go-Go's reminds me of Raven. I think they got the Teen Titans inspiration for some of these characters. Like, I'm very surprised that no one said it's a ripoff of Teen Titans, which it's not a ripoff of Teen Titans. I think they did somewhat got inspired by Teen Titans to, make this movie. I'm not really sure. But I have a feeling they probably got inspired by Teen Titans to do these certain characters. Like, I haven't seen the first movie in like a really long time, but I really would have to say I love how this movie went out. It's a really good, enjoyable movie. I have not seen the series of this series yet, like the 2017 series. I have seen bits of it and it looks pretty good, so I might consider maybe having a watch at that if I ever get the opportunity to do so. I really do like how the whole characters, their developments of certain characters, I really do like they kind of took inspiration from Marvel to do this movie, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. I really am surprised they sat there and did that. It's pretty good. Like, I'm really liking that it's like Teen Titans with the certain characters. It's pretty amazing. I wonder if they did get inspired by Teen Titans to do, such as Honey Lemon, kind of similar to Starfire, Go-Go Tamago, similar to Raven. I guess it's just their personalities or something. But I would like to hear what your thoughts are on Big Hero 6. And I really do also like the fact that, Fred was kind of like crazy like Beast Boy. Hero is like basically portraying Robin as the leader of the Titans. And even, Wasabi being, portraying as Cyborg because of his muscles. I wonder if they did get inspired by Teen Titans, but I'm not really sure if they actually did. That would be interesting if they did so, because that would be awesome, because I reviewed an episode of Shadows and Pretties on Teen Titans, not too long ago, which you guys can go watch that in a couple episodes back if you guys really want to check that out. I really do find this one to be enjoyable. It's still a really good movie. Highly recommend you guys go check that out if you have not done so. You will not be disappointed. The story is pretty good, and I really do like how it all went out, especially with the concept of its own self. It's really, really well done and made. I really do find this one to be quite enjoyable of its own sense. I really recommend you guys to go check out the movie if you haven't. So, anyways, with that being the case, that being said, what did you guys think about this, creepypasta? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and if you happen to be brand new here on this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so then you guys will not miss an upload. As always, I guess I'll catch you all in the next video. So anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Peace